okay? Yeah, I'm just about to leave Bridgeport, Michigan, and I delivered another oil drill rig trailer yesterday from Ontario to Michigan, and now I'm bobtailing back, and today's Saturday, just about to leave the truck stop actually, and I'll be bobtailing back to Cambridge because Monday I'm picking up some kind of a machine. They didn't tell me, like the dispatch sheet says address for pickup, address for delivery, and the customs broker is this, and the load number. I have no idea what it is. I'm guessing some kind of machinery. And the previous trailer was a 3-axle, the one I took here, so it was easier to pull, but because it's overweight, I still have to use a permit, and it's just crazy. DOT sends you on like all these detours. Just to give you an idea, if someone is familiar with Michigan, they had me cross Saginaw on M46. You know, it takes like an hour to go through all the lights. Why would they want to send the heavy load on M46? I just came on the regular freeway when I was driving back empty, right? I came on M10, and then M75. I didn't see any bad construction. And anyway, that trailer was all legal size. It wasn't wide, it wasn't tall, it was just heavy. And these are like regular roads. And I was driving there, and I was checking to see the trucks on the other side, and I saw those, you know, multi-axle, typical Michigan trucks, you know, like 10-15 axles, so no problem, they're traveling. So heavy guys travel. I don't know why they're not letting us, or maybe it's my dispatch just put in a wrong route. I'm gonna talk to them next, because this 46 really, so it takes 5 hours to do 160 miles from the border to my destination, but at least it pays good. Now, in other news, when I come back, I'm gonna take some time off and do another upgrade on this transport truck. I'm done with the Ram. Someone was asking me about the Ram, so no, nothing on the Ram. The wheels look good, the signs look good, it sounds amazing, awesome, inspiring fear, you know? That's the correct usage of this word, awesome. Like, I drive with my windows down, I love it. It's no drone, perfect. I just wish I could do something on this truck, but over here the muffler, it's a single unit with the emissions equipment. It's like, looks like a big drum, like under the passenger side. So yeah, I'm gonna do something about my performance of the truck, and also I'm thinking of I'm gonna change the seat, because the passenger seat is not air suspension, just a basic seat. You cannot even adjust the angle of the cushion. It's ridiculous. You know, I took one guy for a ride because I was watching my YouTube videos, and we went to Montreal, like to Quebec and back. I wonder how the guy sat in there. Like, he became real grumpy by the end, and I tried sitting there myself, and I wonder how he managed to sit there for like 8 hours. It's really awful. I don't know why they do this. Why they put a basic steel seat, non-adjust, like the same type you'll find in a farm tractor probably. You know, nothing adjusts. The height is constant, the angle is constant. You cannot adjust the seat, the cushion, nothing. There's no arms rest. Just junk. You know, it probably costs like $25 to make in China. So I'm gonna put something in like this one, right? Like something aerodynamic. I mean, something air suspension, just in case I do get a passenger. Or even sometimes myself, you know, on my I used to, when I had a Freightliner with Challenger, brand new one. On that one they spec'd rotating seats, you know. there was like swiveling seat. That was amazing. Like at the end of the day, like I don't understand how other guys, you know, I walk around the truck stop and I see guys sitting in the driver's seat, you know, like on their laptop or reading. I don't know, my butt, you know, gives me trouble after like 3 hours here. So I like to change positions. And on that Freightliner, it was great because I could swivel the seat facing this way, and I would just, you know, let's say read a book, and I put my feet up on this seat. So maybe I'll see if they have something like that, something that swivels, you know, because that's really a great position over there. There's lots of light, you know, you can play with your computer, with your, you know, read a book, check out your email on your tablet or your smartphone. I like that one much better than this one when I'm not working. So that's another thing. And so this is the TA just south of Saginaw. Awful. They have no restrooms inside. They have some temporary restrooms set up in a kind of like a railroad car outside. And the worst thing is, I'm just about to leave, right? So I normally buy coffee and some kind of a protein bar, but I hate TA's coffee. It's the worst coffee on the interstate. You know how Pilot says, oh, the best coffee on the interstate, and I like that coffee, you know. Even McDonald's now I like better than TA, because McDonald's have all kinds of, you know, I think that you can still get like dark roast, like in Canada. I don't like Tim Hortons, right? But now they have dark roast. That one at least tastes like something like coffee. The other one, the basic one, I don't know, it's just like coffee diluted with water. You know, I don't know why so many people are just dying to get into Tim Hortons. Oh, and so these guys don't have any protein bars, you know? What the heck? So we're going for a little until SERGEI. I was just waiting for my coolant and oil to warm up. Now we're just going for a little drive. For a little drive. And it's raining today. So right next to the truck stop there's a grocery store. And there's a McDonald's. Stop is empty today, this being Saturday. And I have about 360 kilometers from here, or 3.5 hours of driving to Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. Now I was trying to turn on my left signal. It would let me. It would not let me. If you remember, I was talking about this. One of the problems with the truck, I mean, something I don't like, and it's this canceling, this self-canceling signal. So Mac, if you're watching this video, can you please fix this? I'll say this again. At the certain positions of the steering wheel, you cannot turn on your signal.
Turn around when possible, then turn right.
Alright, you gotta shut up now before I cut your power. Stop sign. someone's planning to start a YouTube channel soon, I'll give you one tip. When you do a video from your truck or your car, make sure you observe all the rules of the road, and especially stop at every stop sign. You would not believe how many people got in trouble because of this. Because people do like a usual rolling stop thing and then it gets on YouTube and they get fired. So guys, be careful. Alright? Okay, Kroger time. Uncle Sergei is going shopping. Okay, so we have some Atkins snacks from Kroger. And I went across the street and I got some coffee from McDonald's. Even though TA has coffee inside, that just shows you how I hate TA's coffee. And while I was walking, thinking what else happened, a friend of mine sent me an email saying that he just bought a car, and he had a Hyundai Sonata, I think. Yeah, something like a big one. Actually, it looked pretty good. They changed a lot in the past couple of years, right? But I would never buy a, I don't know, South Korean car, you know. Just okay, the shape outside looks great, but how can you trust the quality inside? Because I still remember those junkers they were putting on the road, you know, 3 or 4 years ago. They looked awful. And he kept asking me, you know, about, oh, do you like Mercedes? Do you like BMW? What do you think about this one? I said, no, I don't like BMW. Oh, why? Well, because I drive a Ram truck. Well, if I liked BMW, I probably would have bought a BMW, right? I said, my favorite vehicle right now is Dodge Ram 1500. I was getting a bit tired of it. Then I put new rims on, new muffler, signs. I love it. And he just sends me an email. Okay, I bought Volkswagen Passat TDI diesel 2.0 liter engine. 36,000 bucks Canadian. My truck was 19,500. So I go to vw.ca, Volkswagen Canada website, and I just check the specs. And yeah, it's diesel. I don't know why he wants diesel. Like, personally, me, I don't like diesel vehicles for personal use. Like, unless you're towing a big boat, you know. But you know, professional truckers will understand when I say that diesel fuel is a pain in the butt in winter, you know. Okay, if you live somewhere in Texas, Florida, just stop watching this movie and go watch something else. But if you live in like cold climate, like this guy's from Canada, right? If you live in northern US or Canada, diesel, geez, you have to, it gels up, you have to add, you know, additives. Unless in Canada, some people say you don't have to do that because Canadian fuel stations, because it's so cold, they have to add something, otherwise fuel would freeze up in the, you know, in their tanks. But still, you lose, like, your fuel mileage goes down, you know, one household item down into the tubes in winter. Like diesel, okay, it's much more expensive than gas. You see, like his car is 36,000 bucks. The same one with a gas engine will probably be like 27, 28. I don't know. It's always a big difference. But anyway, I checked the specs on this VW Passat, and that diesel engine makes 150 horsepower, 150, and 200 something pounds of torque. So more torque than horsepower, which is typical of diesel engines. And of course, it's a relatively small car, but I don't know. Like, I always look at torque more than the horsepower. Like my truck Ram has about, what was it, like 395 pounds-foot of torque. You know, that's why you push gas, it goes. But it's just me, you know. Like for twice less money, I'd rather drive a pickup truck where I can still use the bed, you know, in the back, and I can still, if I want to, I can still tow something. I just need to install the tow harness and stuff like that, because I didn't get that when I got my truck. So I don't understand sometimes why people want to spend so much money, you know, on foreign cars with a diesel engine, with this perfectly fine American Ram trucks over here, or Fiat trucks, let's call it, with much more horsepower, much more torque, and much more fun to drive. Well, let's hit the road. Let's finally leave this Bridgeport, Michigan. Stay tuned.